Sumathi Kanimozhi.
Thank you, sir.
One line question.
Yes, sir. Sir, everybody is asking long ones and only me
No,
is one line.
one line question, one line answer. Okay?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, I'd like to ask the minister, the Thoothukudi airport and the runway, the work started much before the COVID. Many excuses have been given and we've been following up with the ministry also. He's well aware that the work is very, very, very slow and the terminal, sir, yes, sir, the terminal building and the runway have not been completed and it's really delayed. Because of that, a lot of businesses and industries are suffering.
I would like to commit to the honourable member that she, first of all, let me thank her because she is extremely eager about getting this airport operational. And I would like to commit to her that we are as eager to do so. She is more than welcome to come and meet with me. I will give her the full details, specs and the per chart with regard to this airport and I will jointly monitor it with her.
Okay.
The Thoothukudi flood.
No.
Thank you, Speaker, sir.
आप उनके वकील नहीं हैं, no advocate.
Yes, sir. Because it's my constituency, sir. Please, sir.
Sir, thank you, Speaker, sir.
No, मैंने इजाजत नहीं दी है मंत्री जी को. के सुरेश जी, no.
Thank you.
चेंबर में मिलने ना आप जरा. जी, श्री ए राजा जी.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, I should appreciate my colleague, Honorable Minister, that a detailed answer that has been given by given by him. At the same time, with the due respect to the Honorable Minister, I am not fully satisfied with the answer because how many flights were cancelled due to various reasons? Broadly speaking, 3 reasons were given by the Minister. One is weather, second one is technical. All these reasons, we are traveling in the advanced system of scientific field. I can understand the technical reasons, suddenly a flight can be cancelled. For weather and commercial reasons, it can be foreseen early and advance intimation to be given because suppose I booked a ticket, it may be for death or it may be for a very important function, the consequences will be irreparable. So that my first question is, you are having omnipotent authority to the statutory body, whether the government is going to devise a detailed guidelines with the do's and don'ts to avoid such hardship because people are forced to sit on the tarmac and used to take food. Rightly, the Director General of your Civil Aviation said it is a violation of apparent discipline. So such a grave incidents are taken place, what will be the comprehensive policy of the government with the do's and don'ts with the punitive provisions to avoid all these things? Thank you, sir.
Sir, Rajaji has raised a very pertinent question, but I'd like to just take his attention to the data. And if one actually sees the data of cancellations in our country, due to weather, it is 0.3% this year. Commercial and operation, it is 0.2%. And technical, it is 0.2%. So if you look at our fleet size, which has doubled in the last 10 years, if you look at the number of air traffic movements per week, which has grown by 22% only in the last 2 years, even if you take all 3 reasons for cancellations together, it comes to 0.7% of our total air traffic movements in civil aviation across the country. Point number 1. Point number 2, he is absolutely right that in the event of a cancellation or a delay, there are 2 things that need to be taken care of, and I'd like to emphasize to him. He has only emphasized one area, which is the security concerns with regard to an airport being integral to the security of a country. And therefore, any infringement on that, strict action must be taken. But along with that, Rajaji, is also another very important point, that any inconvenience to passengers on that account And the very fact that an aircraft in Mumbai was parked on the tarmac and passengers had to have their meals on a tarmac is unacceptable as far as we are concerned. There was no reason for that to have happened. The airline should have radioed the airport in advance. That plane should have been parked at a air terminal with an apron. Passengers should have been disembarked. They should have been given food properly. Then when the plane was ready, they should have been boarded again and then taken to their destination. We have imposed a fine on both the airline and the airport because it is unacceptable to us on both counts. One, inconvenience to passengers, and second, infringement of security. That, though, I must say, happened due to a very adverse fog condition, Speaker Sir. This year, we have not experienced the kind of fog condition that we have experienced this year in the last decade or even more than that. Even though that being the case, we have put in place now regulations with regard to delays. If a flight gets delayed more than 3 hours, it is imperative that the airline cancel it. I will not brook any inconvenience to my passengers beyond 3 hours. They should be put onto another flight. And most importantly, with regard to ILS and Cat 1 and Cat 2 and Cat 3, we have close to about 33 ILS systems that we are putting in place in multiple airports today, 16 where equipment is being brought, and from where we had only one airport with ILS system in 2014, we have, with Cat 3 system, we have now 6 airports with Cat 3 systems, and total 50 airports which have ILS and Cat 1 and Cat 3.
Supplementary.
Sir, my second supplementary is with regard to tariff. I think that my understanding may be right or wrong. The tariff is not directly fixed by the government. I think that, but in other words, there must be some say in fixing the tariff acceptable to the government, acceptable to the people. Sir, as far as the refund is concerned and traffic is concerned, I think that irrational ups and downs are there. Whether the government is going to control properly with the due sense or not.
Sir, this question was directly at, with regard to fog-related delays, not related to airfare. But I would like to inform Rajaji through you that we are a deregulated sector. And I don't think his intention is to want us to regulate a deregulated sector. Having said that, we must also understand that the civil aviation industry, not in India, but across the world globally, is a seasonal industry. So you have periods of high traffic and you have periods of low traffic. Most importantly, from Dasera till middle of Jan is your high season. Then from Jan to April is your low season. Then children's holidays start in May and you have high season again until June. Monsoon sets in and you have a low season. This is the trend across the world. And therefore, there are hikes in tariff in high season and there are lows in tariff in the low season. It is important for us as members of parliament as well to compare apples to apples. So you must compare a high tariff season with the high tariff season of last year and a low tariff season with a low tariff season of last year. And if we actually do that comparison, you will see that there has been a 10 to 12% reduction in tariffs across the board. The only time when there was an inordinate increase in tariff was on the 5th of June when I took a meeting last year, 2022, when we had two situations occurring at the same time. A, we were in high season, and B, unfortunately, one of our airlines was totally on ground, go first. So 53 planes suddenly in a fleet of 700 were just parked on the ground. This resulted in high tariff in 3 or 4 cities, mainly Pune, Leh, Srinagar, Ahmedabad, Mumbai, 4 or 5 cities. I constituted a meeting immediately. Within 2 weeks of that, those tariffs were also brought down with our tariff monitoring unit from DGCA.
Sri Maran ji.
Thank you, Speaker, sir. So we have a very dynamic minister. I'm sure this is the last question session for you in this parliament session. Sir, I would like to ask a very specific question on the Greenfield project. Sir, regarding Chennai-Bengaluru, you have announced it. It's a very prestigious. You said get over in 18 months. Sir, could you at least give us details of what stage it is presently, the Greenfield project from Chennai to Bengaluru, and when is the likely date of completion? And the second part to the question, sir, for the last 5 years, I've been raising this question regarding the whole Chennai-Bengaluru highway, especially from Chennai to Ranipet. It is impossible to travel because the construction work is stagnated because of the delays caused by the contractors who have been continuously, repeatedly falling out. So because of this, consumers are facing the hardship. I would like you to answer for that, sir. And also, sir, the time frame in which you will repair the roads of Thuthukudi and Tirunelveli, which were recently affected by the floods. Thank you, sir.
Respectable Chairman, sir, the connectivity between Bangalore and Chennai with the express highway is very important, because maximum people in Karnataka, they are using roads in Tamil Nadu. And for business point of view, commercial point of view, this highway is very important. We are working very fast on this highway. Some of the part is in the Bangalore and some of the part in Tamil Nadu. I inspect the highway with helicopter and going up to the Tamil Nadu border, and work is going on very fast. I am giving confidence to the House and to honorable member that we are trying our level best to complete this highway before December. And after completing this highway, the distance between Bangalore to Chennai will be only 2 hours. And that will going to create a good opportunity for development of industry, business and commercial activities. Sir, regarding Tamil Nadu, my request to honorable member, I don't want to politicalize the issue, neither I want to make any comments against the state government. But without getting aggregate, without getting all the things which we need for the road construction, how it is possible for us to complete the road? So some of the things which are related with the state government, and we always need cooperation from that. Now problem is that the aggregate is not available due to non-availability of flash. Now the problem is that the flash, the thermal power plant are there, they are not ready to give the flash. There is a problem when the works are stuck up. Now I will request you, I don't want to politicalize the issue. My suggestion is, already I requested Honorable Chief Minister, even your PWD Minister or Chief Secretary can organize a meeting with the contractors, our NHA officers and your state government officer. You call the meeting, you understand what problem we are facing. On the basis of that, if we can find out the way out, I am giving you the promise that I understand the road is very important. I understand what type of problems the people are facing, and we want to find out the solution. Many times I try to have many meetings with the concerning people, but my request is, if you can take the review in Chennai, even I am ready to come to Chennai for that, and we will resolve the issue and we will complete the project.
Honorable members.
So for my question, if the government has initiated any startup fund for promoting the marginalized communities, including the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, Honorable Minister has given a detailed answer for which I really am thankful, and I express my thankfulness to him through you, sir. Also, he has categorically appreciated that our Tamil Nadu state, led proudly by our Honorable Chief Minister Thalapathy MK Stalin, as the best performer, which shows that our Tamil Nadu is the forerunner in this, as it has been in many fronts. My question is, does the ministry plan to collaborate with Tamil Nadu government to learn from their successes and replicate effective strategies nationwide to ensure equitable economic growth and empowerment? Thank you.
मंत्री जी.
माननीय अध्यक्ष महोदय, माननीय सदस्य ने अच्छा क्वेश्चन किया है। विशेष रूप से मैं कहना चाहता हूँ तमिलनाडु में, जिसके बारे में हम लोगों ने अभी किया है, विशेष रूप से 7,559 स्टार्टअप रजिस्टर्ड हुए हैं, और उसी के हिसाब से वर्तमान में देश में जब 2014 में भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेतृत्व में देश के श्री प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र भाई मोदी जी प्रधानमंत्री जी बने थे, उस समय 350 स्टार्टअप थे देश में, और इस समय वर्तमान देश में 1,17,254 स्टार्टअप हैं। मैं कह सकता हूं कि विशेष रूप से ये स्टार्टअप बड़ी तेज़ी के साथ बढ़ रहे हैं, और इन्होंने SC की बात की है, ST की बात की है। विशेष रूप से अध्यक्ष जी मैं कहना चाहता हूं, SC के लिए अभी जो पैसा सेंक्शन किया गया था उसमें 523 करोड़ रुपए SC स्टार्टअप के लिए दे दिए गए हैं, और 213 विशेष रूप से अध्यक्ष जी इसमें जो SC ST के लिए इन्होंने स्टार्टअप के बारे में योजना में लागत का हमारा 75% वित्त पोषण किया जाता है। सामाजिक और न्याय मंत्रालय द्वारा BSF SC के अंतर्गत अंबेडकर सामाजिक नवाचार न्यूट्रिशन मिशन लिमिटेड द्वारा किया जा रहा है, और जिसमें विशेष रूप से हम लोग कह सकते हैं कि अनुसूचित जातियों के लिए 50 करोड़ का जो अभी फंड रखा गया है।
बोल दो
और
महिलाओं को
उनको
प्राथमिकता दी जाएगी, वो देते हैं, ठीक है, ओके।